comedy game design podcast by two guys who know nothing about comedy nor game design. With me, as always, is Ben Slinger.
And who are you?
I'm Trevor Scott. I was just
skipped a little bit.
I skipped a little bit.
Trevor's having a stroke.
Yeah.
We're going to do the podcast anyway.
So, yeah, we're in Ben's office, and I was just thinking about whose office are we? We're in Ben's office. I think I've worked out the problems with my lav mics, so hopefully edits will be a lot easier now.
Cleaner, which is good, because we like to do it in person here and there.
We do, and we like not having to use much equipment. We can just sort of set up our quick little thing and just be chatting
into
away.
each other's eyes.
Lovingly.
Yeah. But I think this week we might do something a little bit different, which is what we do sometimes.
A little bit different.
when there's a big jam on. So sometimes we do it with the Global Game Jam. I think we've even done it with this jam before, but the GMTK Jam is on for 2025. I believe they have had more people sign up than ever before, which is impressive because it's already the biggest jam on itch. It continues to be so, which is huge. So what we usually do when we're sort of aligning with a jam is we add the theme of the jam into our random words and come up with game ideas based on that. So, yeah, we're going to do that. And the theme for GMTK Jam this year is loop.
L-O-O-P.
Yeah, which can be taken in a lot of different ways.
And I really like loop. I think loop
it's a good theme. Yeah.
It's a good thing. It is a very good theme. So what we're going to do is we're going to very carefully take our fucked up click pitchy words.
Yeah. The sharp edges.
With sharp edges that could tear a hole in all the space and time.
Yeah.
And we're going to take one of our words that we have pre-prepared this time because we want to be a little bit careful because we were getting some real sharp ones. The second that we threw them.
Which can be fun sometimes.
We ripped a hole. So, Ben, would you like to go first with one of your words?
Yeah, sure. I'm actually going to use the whole thing here because I thought it kind of has some interesting touches. Dish-shaped trawl net.
Ooh.
And loop. So I immediately got like a dredge feeling or like a fishing sort of game setting, something on the water.
I literally saw a video about like one of the the trawling nets and how much like they're literally dragging up all these fish just to get one variety of fish and throwing the rest away.
So something to do with the loop. I mean, loop is interesting when it comes to games because in general, like there is a game loop. Right?
Yes.
Like the repeatable actions that you go through to continue through a game.
I don't know why, but I've just got the idea of this is like a Finding Nemo thing where you're playing a fish and you're going to you're trying to track down where the net was because your son got caught up in it. But it's like Groundhog Day as well.
Okay.
So anytime that you die, you go back to the start and you.
That's interesting. I like the idea of a time loop, but with sort of cutesy animals or an underwater time loop game and you play a fish. Because I feel like a lot of time loop games have been done, but they're mostly just human. Like they're mostly just human drama.
And look, human drama's fine.
Yeah, but sometimes you need fish drama.
Yeah,
we all crave it.
Sometimes, haven't you ever just wanted to relax with a bit of fish drama?
Yeah.
You look on Netflix
I'm watching my stories.
And you're searching for fish drama.
It's nothing. There. I know. Where's the fish drama category on Netflix?
Yeah. I mean,
it's there on Netfish.
Shark Tale comes up and you go,
well, that's fish comedy.
Yeah, exactly. That's not fish drama.
Arguably.
And then Finding Nemo comes on and it's like, it's a little bit of fish drama.
Yeah, but it's not tagged that way.
It's not tagged that way. So this time we can get some fish drama in there.
So let's get some time loopy fish drama.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, let's move away from the Finding Your Son. Like, we won't do the direct Finding Nemo. But, I mean, what other sort of fish drama, is happening? Is this just like the housewives of the Great Barrier Reef or something? Like, that's pretty dramatic.
I mean, that is pretty dramatic.
I don't know where the time loop comes in. particularly.
I mean, if it's Desperate Housewives, then you know that you got that tinge of murder on the side. And if you get murdered, then you know it's just like Happy Death Day, and you gotta restart your loop over again.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I could see a murder mystery.
Yeah.
Someone was suffocated by being put in a bubble of air.
Yeah. So you might have noticed that, like, the net's gone, Dish Shaped is gone, but you know what? It got us to where we needed to get to.
That's all you need.
So
there might still be a boat involved or a
I
trolling
like
net.
the idea of a fish murder mystery.
Yeah.
With some drama, and the fact if you get too close, you might just be taken out.
Get killed.
And then the loop starts over again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you got a day to figure this out. Every time that you go to bed at night, you wake up the next morning and it's
Sorry, I just
you hear fish share and fish Sunny
and share.
You know, put your little fin in mine.
Rise and shine, campers.
It's groundfish day.
Sandfish? I don't know. I love the idea though that you go through this a few times, but then someone tells you, like, "What are you talking about? You've been here 5 times in a row. You're just a goldfish. Like, you don't remember." Something around the memory of a fish is kind of funny, but no. Yeah, keeping it as the time. I don't know. How does the fish wake up?
Depending on what type of fish, they may still be swimming.
Yeah, that's true. Just where am I when I wake up? It's like when you get on the highway and forget how you
night swimming, or sleep swimming. Blood all over your fins.
I mean, if you're a shark, I suppose that's normal, potentially.
Yeah, but you know. Oh my God, I'm naked. Hang on, I'm a fish. Of course I'm naked.
I love the idea that animals are constantly having to remind themselves that they're not supposed to wear clothes. They're constantly having dreams where they're naked at school. Oh, no, it's okay. I'm not
They keep on having dreams that they're clothed.
That they're clothed at school. Oh my God. Oh, it was a nightmare. I was draped in cloth.
And for some reason I had seashells over my nipples.
Yeah.
I had nipples. I was mammal.
I had nipples. That was the worst bit.
Oh, glad to have my fins back again. That's
Trevor's
just my
throwing his
being
phone across
thrown
the room.
I'm loving this game. I think this is so cool. Okay, so obviously you got your regular sort of group of. I think it's like the Desperate Housewives. You got your regular.
I know the general idea. You've got sort of a neighborhood of dramatic, bitchy neighbors,
and they're all friends. And then you've got
but they're kind of competing against each other still in different ways.
Yeah.
Or like,
but the fact that this goes over like the 24 hours and is like you know that in the morning you've got coffee over at such and such a place, and there's going to be some gossip, and then around midday is when some event happens, and so you could actually have it that there are certain times during the day that you know that I can go search this person's shell during this time because they're going to be at this lunchtime date over here, and I can just call up and say I'm feeling a little bit under the water.
Under the water.
Come on. Feeling a little bit under the water, bit green-gilled.
Yeah.
And
green around the gills, yeah.
Yeah, and then you just swim off and check the little sea anemone. They got full-on houses.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just they keep things in their anemone. Anemone.
So it could be very much a SpongeBob sort of thing of,
Yeah, well, this is the thing.
the buildings and that sort of stuff.
I think
they're made of tin cans and other
or
sorts of things.
they look like fish tank decorations, right? Like they're the big mansions, but it's just they swim in and behind it there's nothing.
Yeah, that's really cool.
All right, I think let's move on. What are we looping next, Trevor?
We're going to loop paperbacked flowering raspberry.
Okay, so I think when loop as a theme, time loops obviously comes up first. So let's move away from that.
Not always time loops.
There's so many different.
If it comes back, then that's where it.
Yeah, for sure. But I guarantee there's going to be at least 100 time loop games in this
100%.
jam. So something maybe a little bit different. So things that I thought of.
Well, what about the loop of the life cycle of a plant, like the flowering raspberry?
Yeah. Okay.
Aspect of it.
Okay, so you're a botanist who's writing a book.
Yeah.
That's where the paperback comes in.
And that's where, the loop is basically it's your season. Season to season.
Okay.
And
okay, that could be interesting. Maybe like a Stardew Valley-esque thing, but with some narrative around you are trying to breed this particular plant, right? Like a new breed of plant you're genetically engineering. Because then you can actually bring in some like natural or some crossbreeding sorts of things.
I love the fact that it's actually an extinct plant. It's something that your grandmother grew in her garden, and like it was a cross-pollination sort of thing, and it died out. Yeah. And now you're trying to recreate the steps and go through over the seasons. You've got to try and do this, and maybe you're talking with the ghost of your grandmother. Love the idea of every year.
Even bringing in the loop thing in the cycle. Maybe it's like every time a certain flower blooms, you can speak to your grandmother or something, right? Yeah. Like it's
and it happens to be on her birthday. Like it just happens to link up with
like you can definitely. I mean, maybe like that's why she's so into these types of plants or something. Is because she was she grew up and her mother told her that this flower blooms, that time of the year or that day of every year or something. I mean, there's a lot of sort of semi-mystical stuff you can do around plants and going into that sort of nature mythology around natural processes and stuff. So I think that's fun. I maybe even bringing in some strange horticulture sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So you've got the Stardew Valley-esque thing. It's like, okay, you're planting, you're building out and placing your greenhouses and your other...
You get to go on little adventures.
Yeah, to find new species or new seeds or different things.
But then you're also making those sort of concoctions.
Yeah, like people are coming to you and saying, I need a plant for this sort of thing. It's like, okay, I found something. But it's more of the actual, like, you're studying this. You have to go and find it and you bring it back and you spend some time studying it or growing it. Like, you don't know what this does until, half a year later and you finally manage to make it grow.
You'll test it on yourself.
I mean, maybe, like, I like that idea of the sort of...
I grew an extra head, but only for a day.
I mean, I like the idea of that, doing the raw science sort of thing. Like, I feel like particularly, when you look at... Well, for example, I've been playing through Pentiment, and a lot of that is around the old manuscripts with like the beautiful drawings done by monks and that sort of thing. But like you think of or like Darwin, right? Going out there, a biologist going out there and sketching the things that he finds. So that sort of aspect of it, it's like, no one's studied the plants in this area before, and you're the first one to do so, and so it is this real discovery of. Maybe this thing's poisonous. Maybe it has other effects. Maybe if you dry it out and grind it up, it's going to do something. Maybe if you, turn it into steep it in hot water, whatever. Figuring out all those different things, I think, that could make a really interesting, cozy game. And then obviously with the end goal of, recreating it. grandmothers.
Yeah.
Flowering raspberry. Well, I assume that's a real thing, but but the word came up. But whatever it is,
it got us there.
Yeah,
like it doesn't have to be a flower. It can just be like her favorite flower that hasn't existed for years.
I mean, this is the thing. I think in a game like that, you'd make up all the plants.
Yeah.
Just like they did in
Strange
Horticulture. Because
I'm so looking forward to the sequel.
Yeah, it must be out pretty soon.
Yeah, they said this year. So
yeah. All right.
Ben,
cool.
what have you got next?
Yeah. Tri-motored side horse.
Tri-motored side horse.
So tri-motored is having 3 motors, which seems unusual.
Especially for a side horse.
And then, a side horse is essentially like a pommel horse, in gymnastics.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a sidecar to a horse.
It's pretty funny. I'm fine with that.
There's something about like a tri-motored horse, and you're in the sidecar of it.
Well, and the loop it's a racetrack. So this is I love the idea of mechanically adding to horse racing to make them go fast. You're adding fucking engines and things to horses. They still have to mostly be propelled by the horse running. But, I mean, there's nothing that says you can't put them on a treadmill that powers a whole other set of machinery that gets them around the track. It's still powered by their movement.
There is something so cool about, and it's so dangerous to be in the horse now, so you're in the sidecar.
You can be. That's part of the design, right? You still need ways to guide them and prompt them.
Yeah.
I don't want to say whip them and stuff because that's
and how you prompt them is just like AI. You're typing it in. You're writing
go
it
around the race course faster than all the other horses.
Exactly. You are a champion horse.
None of your legs are broken.
Do not hallucinate strange rabbits. You have blinders.
Generative horse AI. Interesting.
There's just something so stupid about that. And that's what I love about whenever we're in a room together, we just come up with the stupidest ideas and it makes sense to us.
I'm trying to think of a ChatGPT pun for horses, but I couldn't get there. ChatGPT.
Okay, horse-powered.
Well, then I think this is sort of, one of these vehicle building
it's tri-motored. So one of the motors is a horse. You said jet, so that's a second motor.
Yeah.
What's
I mean, again, I think this is one of those games where you unlock a bunch of different bits, right? Different motor, different types of motors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
there always has to be 3 motors in there because it's tri-motored. One being...
I mean, I think that's just one of your options, right? If you want to make a tri-motored horse with a sidecar, side horse, go ahead. If you want to go light and lean and just give your horse bionic legs or something, then great.
Great.
If it's just taping a laser pointer to their head so they follow it better, cheap, you can get it in there.
It's cheap, you can get it in there, but it is prone to breaking.
I mean, if they look... Well, it's just because if they turn their head at any point, then they start going in that direction. Out of luck, they run into all the other horses, and you get a what's his name, Bradbury situation. I
mean, that could be how you sometimes win.
That's it. You could distract the other horses with your own laser pointer.
I suppose then, we know that this is horse racing, so horse has to be a main component of your...
Yeah, that's it. It has to be a main component.
And they have decided that 51% of a horse, as long as you got...
51% of the horse or 51% of your machine is horse?
51% of your machine is horse.
Okay, but that could be partial horse.
It could be partial horse.
Could just be...
Heart, lungs, brain.
Yeah.
And skin.
In a drone. Just skin draping off it. I mean, skin is the largest organ of the body.
It is.
It's a big part of it.
It's like Robo-Horse.
It looks like a half-burned Terminator horse. Like, it's just got the skin kind of draped across the skull.
I can see the snout and the big helmet thing with the black bar across its eyes, and it's basically RoboCop. And then,
right,
but when you take it all off, it's like he's got that little bit of skin on his nose, and he's got you can see the lungs. Like, you saw the new RoboCop, didn't you?
No, the newest movie.
The newest movie.
No, I don't think
they show him without the robot suit.
Right,
and it's like he's got like lungs and then a little bit of the head, and it's all sort of connected. Minimal him.
Yeah.
And I'm picturing that's what the horse is like. It happens to be 51% because they've got enough skin.
Yeah, I mean, they broke into the museum and stole Philip's skin. Like, they...
And his heart.
And
Dr. Frankenstein happened to reanimate it.
Yeah. Just powered it up. Big toggle switch thing. It's alive!
Okay.
3 to 1 loop.
Oh, shit. Unsalaried Astarte.
What is that?
An ancient Phoenician goddess of love and fertility. The Phoenician counterpart to Ishtar. And then,
but they're casual. It's
unsalaried is not paying a salary.
Yeah. So it's a god who's on casual rates.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
on
thinking
weekends.
you could do such cool stuff with that. Like,
I think we just take it as some sort of god. Like, we
doesn't
don't know
have to be
anything
love and
about
fertility. It doesn't have to be Phoenician. Yeah.
Yeah. But I kind of love the idea of just a casual god.
A casual god. You know.
Yeah.
Part-time.
Part-time god.
Yep.
It's like, no, I'm off the clock. I'm not taking prayers right now. I've got the right to disconnect.
And the loop is just his work week.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Loop could come into it somehow. I don't know. Maybe when on the clock he has to wear like a halo. That's the loop.
Oh, okay. I love the idea of like there's this department of gods, like where he's checking, actually checking in and, meets up with all the other gods over a coffee and, talks about, the prayers that he's answered recently.
Now, do we take this then as, is this the Christian sort of God delegating out all the prayers because there's so many people in the world? Or is this more of a pantheon situation, but they've really had to,
it turns out to make it work easier. There isn't a single god in each pantheon. It's like, you've got a number of people
the Sunday god of wine and partying.
Yeah, I only work Sundays.
Yeah,
because I'm partying the rest of the time.
That's it. It's research.
For some reason, I love the idea that just computer programs. Each of the gods' names are like they're the computer program,
right?
Or the email address that you're receiving these things on. There's a number of people who work it as like, oh, you've been promoted to this god now. So yeah, I like that idea of you working part time. You're doing
well. Yeah, I mean, I definitely like the idea of the office cliches sorts of things, but around godlyhood. And answering, like, everyone's job is just to answer. There's a big filtering system, and in fact, there's a lot of people who are employed just to get the prayers to the right god at any point. And so, you've got some keyword filtering, but they often get it wrong, and so you'll have situations where, it's like, this prayer's got nothing to do with breakfast. I'm the god of breakfast.
Yeah.
Like, just because it said toast, like, this was actually to do with someone had a stroke and they smelled toast.
Or it was to do with a wedding and someone was toasting the bride and groom.
That's it.
It's got nothing to do with it.
It's like, there's damn triage gods. The gods of triage.
Okay, I like this. I like this a lot.
So your character, what have you just got a new position? Are you a temp?
I kind of like the idea that you found out that, like, you never knew your father.
Okay.
It turns out that your father actually was
Like one of the big ones.
one of the big ones. And so you're now just a demigod, but as part of the demigod, you now actually have to.
Is that the technical term in the, like, union documents? Is when you're part-time, you're a demigod.
Semi-god.
You're a semi-demi mini-god. Isn't that that's Moana? Yes, a semi-demigod.
But the idea of, the majority of this game is set, like, many years after you found this out, but you have little flashbacks down to when you first started and, like, almost like, this is the world that we live in, blah, 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 and...
Right, like narrating over it a bit, like doing a bit of a lighthearted...
Feels a bit like almost like a Dead Like Me or something like that.
Okay,
how they were working in
the bureaucratic aspects of
God.
Prayer management.
Yeah.
It's got some terrible, business bureaucratic name. The Department of Prayer Triage and Response or something. Whatever it is.
There's something about that I just really like, and bureaucratic sort of stuff could be so much fun.
Well, then you've got all of the fucking Office Space-ish jokes and
tropes
and the religion jokes. Like, crossing those over, you're going to find all sorts of new stuff. And I mean, unfortunately, too often on this podcast, we're like, there's all sorts of jokes you could make. All right, next. But I mean, you have to work harder for that. You don't necessarily come up with those on everything right away. But I definitely love the idea of riffing on that stuff. And you've got your water cooler situations with the different gods and they've got all their different, and some people have like the most minor little aspects of life that they, it's like, I'm the god of washing your hands after you pee.
Yeah.
Not after you take a shit, just after peeing.
Yeah.
Like, that's someone else's, if you've taken a shit, no.
But I love the idea that you can actually be promoted. Like, if you've done a good enough job here and you get noticed by someone and you get promoted to
and then you've got all the middle managers too, right, who don't directly answer prayers, but who are responsible
for ensuring that the prayers are getting answered.
Yeah, and that you're working efficiently enough. And so, the god of washing hands after you pee reports to, the god of toilets or whatever, just general, but they don't handle
toilets and hygiene. There's two, like that.
Well, that's the problem. I've got two managers, like, and this one's telling me one thing,
and this one's telling me something. And of course, it's bureaucracy, so it's like stupid, like frameworks and stuff that you have to follow for all these things. Yeah.
For
every prayer that you answer.
Oh yeah,
and it's too much work.
Well, and they come through in like forms, and the things that you think you should be responding with never fit the form options, or you've got a limited number of characters
because there's a drop down box, and you've only got 4. It's got to fit within these 4 categories.
Yeah. Yeah.
And none of the categories, like, they're all written in Latin or something like that. It's like, which one?
Don't even speak the
language. There's something Chancellor Sonar like about, like, the form. It's all in gobbledygook.
Having to decipher it as you go.
And you can imagine, like, when you finally work it out and it's like, it makes sense to you, you're like, oh shit, I've been marking this all wrong for years.
I've had so many people killed. Just for not washing their hands after they pee. I love that. That's really cool.
That's really, really cool. Let's go one more.
Yeah.
Placable. Sturter.
Placable?
Placable, as in Easily calmed or pacified.
Like placating. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And stertor is the act of snoring or producing a snoring sound.
Okay. Okay. And loop. I mean, something around sleep and dreaming.
Yeah. Are you the Sandman?
Yeah. And you've got your route. That's your loop.
Well, because everyone's sleep is cyclical. Like, you're continually going through.
Yeah. Sandman has a real bee in his bonnet about Santa because everyone's always like, he gets to every child's house across the world in one night. And Sandman's like,
I do that multiple times.
For everyone. Like...
Multiple times a night.
Yeah, and I'm going all over the place because people fucking nap in the middle of the
day. So there's this bureaucracy, and he's farmed it out to a whole heap of demigods, semi-demigods.
I mean, I think with this one, because we just did... No. I mean, that is tempting because, those sorts of bureaucratic sort of turning things into bureaucracy. I mean, that's why Boss Baby is one of the best movies ever made.
Exactly.
But... I think in this case, it's just one guy.
Yeah.
And he's just got a fucking big job. And the population keeps growing and nobody stops sleeping.
See, unlike Santa, where it's only the people who believe in Santa and only the people who are...
And it's only children and it's only the good ones.
Yeah.
It's like even the Nazis sleep.
Everyone fucking
sleeps. And it's up to me... to
multiple times a night to be in their room.
Yeah.
Like, each night
they wake up
forever for a Sandman. And that's 24 hours a day because sleep goes across the world
like
in
nights,
waves.
Yes.
It's just this massive wave.
Oh, yeah, no, he doesn't get a break. It's just which part of the world is he focused on at that
He's
point.
just doing, this massive, really, really quick circle going between all the different places and then goes off to the... Yeah. And it's gradually migrating across the world.
I like the idea that, like, when the Sandman's not doing well in a particular region, there's just an outbreak of insomnia.
Yeah. And the thing is...
But nobody really notices because, like...
And you know the reason why insomnia actually happens? The chip in your brain isn't actually connected to the Sandman service.
To the Sandman network.
Yep. So he doesn't know that you're sleeping.
Right.
Because it's all digital now. And he just upgraded to AWS service.
He just upgraded to AWS. He's getting the enterprise plan now, which is good. It's costing him less. But it's one single point of failure still. Like, yes, they're the biggest cloud company in the world, but they have an outage in this region.
And they've had a lot.
Then there's a lot of insomnia.
There was one night that he went on strike for like 2 hours, and it brought down all of AWS because all the requests for sleep, it brought it down.
They don't have proper back off protocols in place for requesting sleep.
He actually causes all the downs.
all the AWS outages are Sandman getting behind and flooding his own servers with sleep requests.
Because he's in every fucking region.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. He has to. Yeah. He's got all this... and he's running at the edge of all these CDMs.
And when you have that many fucking requests coming in that aren't being cleared off the thing, and they're all being backed up to all the different databases across the world, it floods the traffic, and no one else can actually do anything.
That's it. All right, I love this idea of the digital Sandman network. So, like, it's at like age 2 or 3, and it varies because there's a lot of people being born.
Yeah,
but at one point, the Sandman, and this is why babies have so much trouble sleeping, is because they don't have the chip yet. Yeah. And so he comes
along with the chipping gun.
That's it. In the night, just injects it straight into the brain,
straight into that cerebellum,
through the soft spot.
And that's when it starts closing.
That's when it starts to close. That's when it starts to close. Yeah.
Yeah. It used to be a nightmare. You used to have to actually, sort of zip tie it together.
Those kids with the the kids who have the helmets because they've had skull things that's a nightmare for him because he has to drill through it.
But now you can just big syringe injection.
Yeah, the technology's come a long way.
And it's a real nightmare if they don't have Wi-Fi because then he's got to find like a way to actually
then they got to be the landline. They got to be wired in.
Then he's got to leave his own technology there, a sand router, so that because I mean a lot of it's digital now. He sees people sleep through Wi-Fi
in fact Santa subcontracts through Sandman to know when you're sleeping and know when you're awake.
Exactly, it's just easier.
Why would you double up on that sort of tech?
Yeah,
he's already got the data.
Yeah. It's just a real nightmare around Christmas time when AWS goes down because Sandman's on strike.
Yeah, well, and because Amazon itself is doing so much traffic.
Yeah. I mean, so many sales.
Yeah.
So many sales.
Yeah, Prime Day is Prime. If you've ever noticed that you don't get much sleep on Prime Day, it's because there's a lot of load on AWS. It's not getting you sleep requests from the chip in your brain. I don't even know what the game is for you. It's just
I don't fucking care.
Your interface.
It is so fucking good.
Oh my god.
All of this is you're just trying to keep the network up and running.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the whole game. It's like, oh shit, we're getting too many requests. Okay, fine, add to this server.
It's like,
we're doing an upgrade to all of Africa tonight.
So you might have some latency.
I pray AWS doesn't go down because that'll be a fucking nightmare to go and manually reset.
The problem is you get
chip.
cascading failures because when people can't sleep, they go on their phones, which also then affects the
Floods
mobile
the Wi-Fi.
networks.
Yeah. It's a fucking nightmare.
It's a nightmare, a literal nightmare. That's where nightmares come from.
Sleep paralysis demons is your chip malfunctioning. And the Sandman coming to fix it. Or at least the sand technician.
The sand technician, and they may take all sorts of forms. Your sleep paralysis demon, he's just tech support. All right?
He's just let him fix the
Yeah, look, I know it's uncomfortable
brain.
when he sits on your chest.
But that's...
How else is he going to reach the chip?
Exactly.
He's got diagnoses to do.
Don't you notice him with his little tablet sitting cross-legged on your chest? plugging a USB-C into the side of your head.
It's thank God they upgraded to USB-C because they used to have to sit there trying to get a USB-A in and flip it 3 times.
Because even in this world,
you ever notice you wake up and your neck's a bit sore? It's because they've had to move you around so that you can see
because they didn't flip the cable, they flipped you.
Well, you know how if you can't get it in, you're like, oh fuck, you got to get under there and actually make sure you're getting in the right way.
Okay.
He was trying to put it in the HDMI port the whole time.
Oh my god, I fucking love that. That is one of the most fucked up games and most fucked up things that we've ever talked about. I fucking love it.
That's amazing.
That's it. That's all I've got time for tonight.
Let's end it on that note. So thank you for joining us this week on Bitstorm. If you'd like to find any of our previous episodes online, go to bitstormcast.com, podcast.com/bitstorm. Apple, Spotify, all of your apps have got it there. Yeah. So just give us a search. I mean, you're listening to it right now, so you presumably know how to find it. But there's a lot more episodes up there, so have a listen.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you enjoyed the song that we play at the start and end of each episode, that song is called Mount Defiance, off of the album Containment Failure by the band Currydust.
Yeah.
We used to be part of that band, so we've quite graciously...
We're still part of that band.
We're still part of that band.
We're just on an extended hiatus.
Extended hiatus until we die.
Yeah.
So you can get that for free at currydust.bandcamp.com. You can find all the other albums there, of which there's like 2.
Yeah. EPs sort of things.
There's an EP. There's
stuff.
2 EPs.
There's stuff. Some live
2
stuff.
EPs, an album, and a live.
Yeah.
A live thing.
Yeah. The hobbies of our youth.
Ah.
But yeah. So thank you again for joining us this week on Bits Tom. I'm Ben Slinger.
I'm Trevor Scott. And I think your chip needs upgrading because you've been getting a lot of insomnia lately.
Oh, it kicked in.